Hi, and welcome to week 7. I'm David Logan, IT Geek. I take the jargon out of technology for the home worker. Join me today on this video is Wally Nicol, our Techno Dinosaur. So Wally, where are you and how are you today?
Hi David, thanks for asking. I'm very well, thanks. I'm in the village of Lowens near Troon, South Ayrshire, Scotland in the UK.
Fantastic. I forgot to say I'm based in Annan, south of Scotland, UK. So Wally, amazing, isn't it? 7 weeks. This is week number 7 now. We're still in lockdown in Scotland. And I think it's great. The weather's still good. Don't you think that?
Yes, it's amazing to think it's 7 weeks. It's become that dreaded phrase, the new normal. This is what we do. We've been very fortunate, apart from one or two bad days, that the weather has been very, very pleasant, which can only have a beneficial effect in our outlook, I think.
Good. Wally, today's question, it's your turn to answer the question, to give us, as I say, a spiel. I'd like to go back to week number 3, where we talk about how to manage stress and anxiety, as I can hardly say the word myself. You talked about 5 different options for us. One of them being breathing techniques. Can you tell us a bit more about this?
Yes, David, thanks. In the last video we talked about stress relief, we referred to exercise. And I mentioned that exercise generates a feel-good chemical called endorphins. I also mentioned during that video about the fight or flight response, which is what happens when we're stressed. One of the aspects of the fight or flight response is that our heart beats faster, our senses become more acute, but we also notice that our breathing becomes quicker, more shallow. You kind of huff and puff a wee bit, right? Because you're stressed. Now, the danger when it passes, like I talked about the caveman, the danger passes, that all reduces. But constant exposure to stress makes the reduction of these chemicals and their impact, the racing heart, the shallow breathing, more problematic. So breathing, which we all do normally anyway, right, can play a big part in reducing our stress.
Okay, so bear with me. So you talk about exercise there, breathe faster. Is that a way of pumping the blood around the body that calms the nerves? Or the opposite, sorry.
Well, the exercise, if you're out running, you create these endorphins, the feel-good factor, and you get puffed out because you do when you're running, unless you're some sort of Olympic athlete. But the endorphins are the things that calm you down. They're the feel-good factor, right? Now, certain breathing techniques, and you can find any number online. You can go and Google breathing techniques for stress relief, and there are websites galore dedicated to that. But I'm only going to gloss over the surface. So we've all heard the phrase, take a deep breath and calm down, right? Yes, quite. Now, that's a kind of an old saying, but it actually makes total sense. Taking a deep breath in and out stimulates a neurotransmitter in your brain, and I'm going to try and pronounce this correctly. It's gamma aminobutyric acid, or GABA for short. This chemical, we'll call it that, right, has a calming effect. And the GABA can be stimulated by certain breathing techniques. So you can Google, as I said, any number of sites to find breathing techniques. You should breathe through your diaphragm, not through your chest. You should breathe in for 4, hold it for 6, exhale for 8. There are any number. You can do it standing up, you can do it sitting down, you can do it lying down. Breathing in a particular manner is good for you when it comes to reducing your stress. So I would urge people to go online, find something that you like, that doesn't sound too way out there, and give it a go. Now, if you're stressed out, whether you're in your office, not happening just now, or at home or wherever, right, go into a room, close the door, and do these breathing techniques and see how you feel after it. If you spend 5 minutes just being quiet and breathing in a particular manner, I'm prepared to guarantee you will feel better. Now, if that sounds a wee bit out there, a wee bit woo-woo, fine. But there's lots of people doing it and getting the benefits from it. And we're going to be talking in a later video about mindfulness and meditation, of which breathing is a big part. So I hope that makes sense to you, David. Have you any questions?
No, I'm good. I'm good with that. Let's wait till next week comes along. I do have one question. We'll talk about breathing in and out. I do know of one, I don't know if you're aware of it, where we breathe in through the mouth and breathe out the nose. Is that something you know about, or is it given a special name?
Well, you obviously can breathe through your nose and breathe through your mouth, right? So you can breathe in and out through either your nose or your mouth. The recommendations are you should breathe through your mouth. You should inhale through your mouth. And you should draw the breath right down to your diaphragm, your abdomen, right? And hold it and then breathe out through your nose. Or you can breathe out through your mouth and actually push the breath out, right? To empty your lungs fully, ready for the next beautiful deep breath in, right? So I'm not going to bore you with nose in through the nose, out through the mouth, all that sort of stuff. You can find all this stuff online. Or if you want to contact me, I will give you more information about it, right? The thing to do is find somewhere quiet, stand up, sit down, lie down, maybe close your eyes, take a big deep breath in, let your mind go blank, and breathe out. It can take a wee bit of practice, this, but the whole point of the exercise, so to speak, is to feel better after you've done it than you did before. So I would urge you to give it a go. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, we'll come up with some other idea. But don't dismiss it out of hand as a lot of mumbo jumbo. I've given you a wee bit of the science behind it, as I did with the exercise. So it's not all mumbo jumbo, let me assure you. So any questions, by all means, get in touch.
Great. Thank you, Wally. I think we're up to time now for this week. It's great having you online here. So for the viewer, as Wally says, if you've got any questions on breathing techniques, look at it, research it, fire a question back at Wally. We're on different social media platforms. Facebook, we've got a website, YouTube, Twitter. Give us a shout, contact us. We can, direct message us. Big thing for the viewer though, please, we are looking for you to come onto our YouTube channel, to subscribe to it. So please hit the subscribe button down here. So for me, the IT Geek, explaining technology, taking the complexity out of it. Bye for me. Over to you, Wally.
Yes, thanks, David. Here you're taking a Dinosaur who is being helped enormously by David. And I hope that the little hints and tips I've given you about exercise and breathing will be beneficial and maybe stimulate your curiosity to go and look further. So it's goodbye from me, Wally the Techno Dinosaur.